And, guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Buchholz is ready. Here's the 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Holt has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Left fielder number 50.
Leadoff man gone, and that brings up Melky Cabrera. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Back goes Lagares, still ranging back. But he can't make a play, and it's off the monster. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double.
Oh, those are the kind of hits that'll snap you out of any kind of slump that you've been in. This ball is absolutely waffled right there. It's a much better swing than he's shown in these past few games, and he's going to pull into second with a nice little wall ball double.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Looking to keep this a one-run game. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here on the ground near home, but it gets fouled. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
And this is where he gets so tough.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. Juan Lagares comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Garcia on the run. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. Around second. He'll try for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Right fielder, Jackie.
So stepping in, Jackie Bradley Jr. as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. So it's a two-run shot to right center, number 10 for him on the year, as they take the lead 4-3.
This is where these guys can be so dangerous. They've got power all throughout the lineup. When the number 8 hitter's taking you deep, you know there's no easy outs.
Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Oh, he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike one.
He's thrown a first pitch strike to around 90% of the batters he's faced, and yet he's getting lit up. I mean, you've got to throw first pitch strikes, but they can't be hittable.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The second baseman, number 15.
Settling in now, Dustin Pedroia. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
You know, when you watch Pedroia play day in and day out, I always think about that memorable 2013 season. I mean, this is a guy who hurts his thumb on opening day, but he played 160 games that season, and he led the Sox to another World Series title.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Garcia giving chase. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Xander Bogaerts will stand in for the third time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Now batting,
Hanley Ramirez will step in. A ground out victim his last time. High fly ball out to deep right field. Eaton going back, still going back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Well, the Red Sox strike for 2. Manuel Peralta steps in here to lead off the 6th as the rain continues to fall here. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
Hit to short. Glove by Bogaerts. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for Chicago.
So 1 away, and here's the catcher, Deonder Navarro. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Holt going back on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he's out at second base. He probably should have stayed right where he was.
Yeah, the Green Monster just claimed another victim out there. Well, you have to know that a ball off the wall is no sure double at this place. And this is a nice play out there to get to this thing quickly and then come up firing to nail his man at second base.
So here is Avisail Garcia as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
And all of a sudden, it is pouring right now. That's the hardest it's been all night.
0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Brett Laurie will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. Pedroia has it, and an underhanded throw is in time for out. David Ortiz will stand in as he'll lead things off for the Red Sox in their half of the 6th. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. There's that slider truly in an unhittable spot. It's 1-1. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now, and I don't blame him. Keep it down there.
Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, when you have a guy 2-2, you can throw something out of the zone, try and get him to chase, but when it's that far below the...
Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone. A solo home run for David Ortiz. And even 30 home runs on the year. And it's now 5-3.
About the only silver lining to this one from a defensive point of view is it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. You can survive it when this guy's hitting solo shots, but if he's doing this with 2 or 3 men on base, then things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
Matt Albers will take over on the mound now here in the 6th inning. That's yanked into the stands, strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. And this is pulled in out there by Cabrera for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, number
Pablo
48.
Sandoval digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Tap foul at home plate. Set to deliver the 0-1. Ground ball right side. Lowry's there. Throw on to first is in time to get Sandoval, and there are 2 gone now.
Number 12.
Juan Lagares tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see how he follows it up here. First offering on its way. This is well struck. High and deep toward the left field corner. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1 for the Sox thanks to the big blow by David Ortiz. The 9 1-2 hitters due up to start the 7th. It's now 5-3 Boston.
Shortstop, Jimmy
Rollins stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Holt. He's got it 1 away.
The right fielder, number 1.
Adam Eaton gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone. Melky Cabrera is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Buchholz has his target. 1-0 on its way. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. All away here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. Still a 2-run deficit. Dan Jennings will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th. Jackie Bradley Jr. will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt, and it's strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Brock Holt will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Garcia comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
The second baseman, number
Dustin Pedroia will stand in. He flew out his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. To short. Rollins is there. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Jose Abreu comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. On the ground to third. There's Sandoval. On to first, and that's an important first out to start the 8th here.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Todd Frazier. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Manuel Peralta strides in, grounded out his last time through.
Your attention, please.
Here comes Sox manager John Farrell on his way out to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all now for Clay Buchholz. Manuel Peralta will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Pedroia is there for it. 2 down. Deoner Navarro ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
3 runs, 8 hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. 1-0 pitch is a splitter in there, 1-1. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Uehara pauses. First pitch on its way. Avisail Garcia is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Now a swing and a fly ball hit fairly well out to deep center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end. Xander Bogaerts digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
And I think we mentioned it already, but that extended his hitting streak. Swinging a hot bat right now.
Takes this the other way to right. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first out. Hanley Ramirez will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Sent on the ground out to second. Backhanded. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting,
David Ortiz comes forward now. A home run in his last at-bat.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting catcher, Victor Martinez. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And Rollins will make the catch, and that ends the inning.
Your attention, please.
Ninth inning save situation coming up now as they'll entrust Craig Kimbrell with the baseball here as he'll try and close things out. Brett Lawrie is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Popped high in the air. Bogaerts is there to pull this one in, and Rollins flies out on the first pitch he sees.
The right fielder, number 1, Adam Eaton.
Adam Eaton is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Swing and a miss as he can't connect there, and now the Chi Sox are down to their final strike. Struck him out, and that'll do it tonight for the White Sox.
All smiles in that clubhouse again. Their 8th consecutive victory. It's not often you run across a streak like that, so these guys are definitely enjoying it while they can.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here, David Ortiz. It may not be a rookie card, but it's valuable enough to be our top player of the game.
The final line score.
Yeah, you see a couple.